League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Glendale. Not how you want to start things on offense. Early problems with the kick return. They're going to be backed up inside their own 20-yard line. On the ground, the former Golden Domer, Jeremiah Love. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And they're going to take over once more. They have forced another first-half turnover.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast. And then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Finding space at the 15. And he'll be taken down. Things are going their way early, getting the ball on a turnover, and now on the move with a quick first down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On third down, it's Hurts. That is brought in the end zone. Makai Lemon. Touchdown, Eagles. That his second TD catch of the season. Elliott good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
32-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Love. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30.
They'll go again with Love. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
He was brought down by Nolan.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
A gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun. Check. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch in this one for the son of the Hall of Famer. And that is a first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Pistol look, and here's Love. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Once again, it's Love. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up a third down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
A shotgun snap for Beck. He's got his man. complete to Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
17-yard line.
A run out of the pistol, and this is Love. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Come to the line for second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the Eagles' 11-yard line.
From the gun, here is Beck. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 4.
Here's Love. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on that 3rd and 4.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 6.
Here's Love. And he will dive into the end zone. Jeremiah Love. Touchdown, Cardinals. Prater, extra point is good. And the Cardinals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is caught right side by Lemon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll have it first and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Fourth down, here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down. Now Barkley. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 9. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Now Hurts on fourth down. He's got his man. It's Smith.
It's kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure, and when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the ground, here is Love to begin this drive. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's Jonathan Grenard in for the stop. From the 22 now, here's second and 8. Throwing, back. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. On the handoff, this is Love. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Good start to this drive so far. Another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Love. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
To throw is Beck. Moving to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
This will be third and 8. Looking to throw is Beck. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
They snap it to Beck. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big fourth down stop, and now they're going to get the ball.
Out to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice game, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. Here's a second and 3 forthcoming.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Third down, they need 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Eagles.
First and 10 now from the 36. Hurts. Left side, he's got Lemon. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Momentum building here on this drive. They go again, first and 10. Hurts. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. First down, the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. To throw, Hurts. That is caught, side of the end zone. Eli Stowers. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Back. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They don't want a repeat of first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And he'll be taken down as time runs out. We've come to the end of the first half of play. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. And we will not have a repeat of Super Bowl 40 for bold move, but it is recovered by the hands team. On the ground, this is Barkley. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down, taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Hurts. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
Philadelphia.
Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
41-yard line.
On first down, it's Beck. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Trey McBride. That'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here's Beck. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 20. And the Cardinals first down.
A first down throw for Beck. That's caught by McBride. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10.
Throwing again is Beck. Out wide, it's Leggett. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on fourth down by what they call on third down. So I think after that third down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on fourth down.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two. Out of the gun. Beck. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Here comes Will Shipley on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Into the secondary at the 45. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. And Zaven Collins on the stop. They'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
And it's third down.
To throw is Hurts. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Second and 5.
They'll go again with Love. And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a third down and 4.
37-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 4.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the third. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4.
Here we go. 60 average. Dragon 60.
Here's Hooker. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's first and 10. Now, Hooker. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
The 15-yard line.
Back to throw. Hooker. This is caught at the 2. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
The Cardinals first down.
To throw, Hooker. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3.
That first and goal sack now changes everything defensively, Mike. You imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line.
And he will score. Game on. Jeremiah Love. Touchdown, Cardinals. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 28, Cardinals 22. Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here is Shipley on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
It's a gain of 10 and an Eagle first down.
Hurts, outbreak RPO to Lemon. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to...
Look around, could it bring somebody down if I never made a sound again? In your eyes, you've already spent my... Then you're rocking to the next big thing. Kissing the bride, sucked out the feeling? Who sucked out the feeling? Kissing the bride, 45 minutes aside. This was my dream, played out like a routine. Who sucked out the feeling? 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 Who sucked out the
We're in the Valley of the Sun. Few places in the country as picturesque as the desert Southwest. And we've got a good one on tap here at State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. It'll be a 45-yard punt and couple that with a loss on the return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but let's play this out with your partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
60, 19 light, 60 average, 60.
Looking to throw, Hooker. And that is incomplete. The Cardinals at 5-7 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
This is taken in by McBride. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. Hooker's going to throw it. And it's caught. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Hooker. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level. Prater for the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Prater to kick off for Arizona.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Eagles. They'll
try the right side here. Barkley. And some room to maneuver. And that's excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
13 yards. And an Eagle first down.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now Hurts changing up the play. Throwing on second down. Hurts escaping the pressure right. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Another try for Barkley. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offense.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Elliott now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry a rhythm.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew McKilba. And the Eagles are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they get set to start the
change your past. Venom brings a scar you can't heal fast. Pulling all your teeth won't change your past. Damages have gone beyond all correction. Nothing you can do to hide your connection. Damages have gone beyond all correction. Nothing you can fix in the house of protection.